Okay, remember when I said I'd actually I'd go to Castletown to do some errands? I lied, we actually can't really do anything right there, and it makes more sense to do that after the little bit of this quest, because, that's right, we're back on the Malo Mart quest. So, let's actually talk to this guy and see what he has to say. Apparently he's freaking the hell out. I may have seen one. Oh, sure. Do I seriously have to... Oh my god, I have to go all the way back there now. Son of a bitch. I can't even do that right now because I think it has to be actually daytime, so fine. I'll just actually see you all the way back on the, in Castletown, and I'll see you at, the Goron he's talking about. Son of a bitch. I swear, this is the longest side quest chain in the game, and we're gonna be done with it in the next 15 minutes, I promise. Okay, I made it all the way over here, and, yeah, basically, this is the bridge that we spent 1,000 rupees for the, guy at the Malo Mart to build, because it's actually a shortcut straight into Castletown from Kakariko Gorge. Also, those guys are coming to get us, which is bad. But anyway, the Goron that the guy is talking about is this guy right here. Hot spring water, you say? Do you know about, okay, apparently he doesn't know about the guy I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm pretty sure now we can go back to the Goron Elder and talk to him, and he'll actually give us what we want. So, I'll just meet you back there again. Ugh. Okay, back in Kakariko Village, and now we're gonna talk to this guy yet again, and see what he has to say. Yes, I did. I thought this son of a bitch was gonna send us back to talk to him again. I was about to throw the gamepad. Okay. Sure. I'll do that right now. Okay, I see. Okay, so time for the most annoying part of this really long, drawn-out quest. Actually getting the hot spring water to this guy. Because, yeah, now we have to go all the way across Kakariko Gorge, all the way to that bridge over there, and basically get him this hot spring water. And this is basically impossible to do across Hyrule Field because of those little dirt things that pop out of the ground. They'll basically make it actually impossible. Okay, get away from me. The little spinny things that pop out of the ground basically make it impossible to actually get across Hyrule Field using with this hot spring water. So basically what you have to do is you have to cheat and just round the very edge like this where they don't spawn. Again, I cannot stress enough how actually impossible it is to get across Hyrule Field with the spinny things popping out of the dirt. I don't know their actual name. You'll know them as soon as you see them, because if any of them touch you, you'll drop the hot spring water. If anything touches you, you'll drop it, and it'll die, and you'll have to start all the way over. So you have to cheat and just follow the very edge of the map where they don't spawn, otherwise you can't win. It feels like an exploit because they just don't spawn on the very edge, but I can't stress how actually impossible it is to do it if you just make a break for it across Hyrule Field. So just follow the very edge and get all the way to this guy. Again, taking advantage of the bridge that we built for 1,000 rupees. And all we have to do is just simply throw. Smack him right in the face. Sweet. Guy's going nuts. Wow, that was a fast Goron. That's sweet. And for our efforts, for all of that money spending and all of that bridge building and hot spring water, all of that, we actually get a piece of heart. This is only half of the quest, so now let's actually complete it. Let's just head into Castletown and talk to one of the Goron kids in there. Okay, in the south portion of Castletown, you might have remembered that there's this Goron sitting here, this little kid Goron. His dad is actually the one we just helped, and he's actually right here, selling hot spring water, as you could imagine. No thanks right now. Anyway, what about this little kid? Okay, it's actually this guy that we want to talk to then, actually. Never mind. So yes, basically after doing this quest, we can actually buy hot spring water for 20 rupees. And we can actually use this hot spring water almost immediately just outside. Because let's actually set the hot spring water to the R button and head to the south portion of Hyrule Field. Okay, and if we go all the way down here, you might remember that there is a Goron sitting at these boulders over here who is also just completely parched. And basically what we need to do is actually give him some hot spring water. I'm not sure if you can bring hot spring water from Kakariko all the way down here, like in a hot spring, like just bottle it up. I'm pretty sure it isn't possible because it'll expire. So basically what you have to do is you just have to talk to this guy with hot spring water that you just bought in Castletown, like 20 seconds away. And basically he'll just immediately sense that you have hot spring water with you. I do. It's right here. Are you fucking kidding me? Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to take the hot spring water. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's talk to this guy again. I brought you a fresh frickin' bottle. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's really strange why he didn't say that before when I had hot spring water. Maybe we had to come talk to him and get that dialogue, then leave the area, come back, and like it'll actually load it. Like, I don't know. That was strange. I just wasted 20 rupees, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, basically what he'll do is he'll just open up this rock barrier right here, and that's another shortcut that you can use to get across Hyrule Field easier, which is pretty pointless because Hyrule Field, you can just warp everywhere in this game, so it's not that useful, but still, it's a part of the side quest, so I figured that we should probably get it done. Speaking of side quests, there's actually a chest up here, and if we actually use I remember when I first saw this chest, I had no idea how to get it. So what I thought you had to do was like you do some fancy thing where you backflip off of here, and I tried to glitch out of bounds so many times just to try and do that, to no avail, unfortunately. And for the longest time, I actually had no idea how to get up there. Even now, I don't actually see where to go from here. Oh, there's a claw shot right there. Okay. So basically what you actually have to do, which is really surprising, but basically you have to just claw shot up here, which is a surprisingly precise shot. There we go. And if you notice, this actually is a spinner platform that you can use to bounce off. That's one of the craziest optional chests in the game. This isn't even for a piece of heart or anything. This is just for a frickin' Miiverse stamp, which is infuriating, but I figured I might as well show it off because I think it's one of the more cleverly designed hidden chests in the game, because it's just so tempting, but it's surprisingly difficult to figure out how to get. Anyway, let's head to the main square of Castletown and head into one of the fancy shops. If they'll let a peasant like me in. Okay, in the main central square of Castletown, and as you can see, there's this fancy shop. Let's head inside. Are you kidding me, dude? I've saved planets at this point. Fine, whatever. Anyway, we talked to the shoe shiner right outside. For a measly 10 rupees, he'll actually clean our shoes. Like so. Sweet. As you can see, Link's shoes are even shiny right now, which is pretty funny. And now this asshole actually let us into the shop. Wonderful. Okay, and welcome to the Hyrule Castletown shop. They've got really awesome wares. Also, the coolest frickin' salesman ever. Look at this guy. If this game had voice acting, this guy would definitely be John Cleese. Anyway, so they've got a couple of wares for us, like Red Potion, which is... it doesn't tell us how much rupees it is. Weird. We've got bombs and all sorts of things. So sure, let's take some Red Potion. Why not? 12,000 rupees? Okay, what about bombs? 12,000. What about arrows? What about this fancy magic garb? Surely this can't be... Oh my... Oh god. It's all over my shoes. I'm gonna get kicked out, aren't I? So yeah, this shop is, unfortunately, the owner is a complete asshole, and he charges ridiculous prices for everything. Also, side note, there's actually some Easter eggs in here, as you can see, because there's a poster right there, and there's a picture right there that is straight up just shots taken from the E3 2014 trailer for Breath of the Wild. Yeah, just a little Easter egg they threw in the HD version of the game, just for funsies. Anyway, so yeah, with prices like these, there's nothing we can do. So, let's actually head right back to Kakariko and, see if we can donate a few more funds to, maybe out this guy. Okay, back in Kakariko, and yeah, there's a lot of back and forth in this game with this one frickin' side quest. I'd still take this side quest any day over the BS that Wind Waker makes you do with the trading quest and the Korok tree quest and all of that nonsense in Wind Waker. I'd say Wind Waker has the worst side quest of the series. Anyway, if we head back to this guy, you might remember that he wanted 2,000 rupees for his next stretch goal. But actually, if you do the hot spring water thing by running across Hyrule Field and dumping it on the guy at the bridge with that big barrel, if you do that, he'll actually lower the price by 1,800 rupees. So it's a measly 200 rupees, which is a steal. Okay, sounds good. I'll see you back at Castletown, because the side quest is literally just going back and forth between everywhere. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Hey. There's a Hawkeye right here. Why the hell not? Let's just buy it right now. Sweet! That's actually one of the items that'll actually appear in our inventory, too. So, there's only one of them in the game, so... Yeah, sure, we might as well just buy it now so we can fill up our inventory. And it does come in handy at one specific part later. Way later, so sure, let's buy it now. And I'll see you back at that Castletown shop. Okay, back in Central Square, and as you can see, yeah, the shop is adorned with a different mascot now. The hero of discounts. Let's take a gander. Brace your ears. Welcome to the Mart. The Malo Mart. They've got lots and lots of wares at Malo Mart. Check out all our prices now. Like a Meaver stamp. But don't forget to check the greatest deal, the magic armor for the 600 rupees. I can't sing. Anyway, so yes, the Malo Mart is shoutouts to the greatest shop music of all time. Also, their prices are significantly reduced from the last time we came here. Also, they sell a Meaver stamp, which I didn't even know. And yes, now they'll actually sell the magic armor for a paltry 598 rupees instead of 400,000. So that's a little bit more affordable. Unfortunately, we still can't afford it. I even stopped by Agatha to drop off some of my bugs, and I still can't afford it. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Also, the Breath of the Wild posters go away when it becomes the Malo Mart. Mart, which is unfortunate. So a lot of people might not even see the actual normal shop. But yes, at least you get this dancing guy looking a lot not as fancy as he used to. Anyway, that does it for the Malo Mart chain, side quest chain. It's a really long one. It involves hot spring water, tons of rupees, and it results in this travesty. So that's the biggest side quest chain dealt with, and we'll come back here later to buy the magic armor when we have the funds to do so. But for now, let's just journey to Hyrule Field to grab 2 more pieces of heart, and then we'll get back on the main quest.